6 canisters washed ashore on a golden beach, and new and powerful legends were born. Tahu, courageous tower of fire. Lua, agile tower of air. Gali, noble tower of water. Kopaka, powerful tower of ice. Onua, wise tower of earth. Teamed with Puhatu, mighty tower of stone. They battled the darkness of evil Makuta and the terrible menaces he unleashed that threatened the tower and the world. Time would bring new transformations, amazing weapons, masks, and armor, and new and greater power than ever before. These Toa Nuva would need all their power, all their skill, and all their wisdom to combat more dangerous threats like the Borekal and the dreaded Rakshi, servants of the evil Makuta. They brought fear, destruction, and doom to Matanui. But new allies joined the fight and helped to defeat Makuta. Secrets of an ancient land called Metranui were revealed. A land that long ago had its own heroes, who fought for justice with all their powers and skills, braving any danger to keep their city safe. Challenged by the Vaki, robots programmed to pursue, capture, or destroy, these Toa fought on. Even when turned into nightmare versions of themselves, they never surrendered. Whoever the enemy, whatever the odds, they fought and they won. In other faraway lands, evil continued to grow. Monstrous creatures longing to be unleashed. But the mantle of Toa was worn by new warriors. On a quest to find the legendary Mask of Life, nothing would get in their way. Not on land or under the sea. No matter where the Mask of Life might be, no matter who dared to try and possess it with stealth, power, and evil schemes, the Toa would be there. Armed with new masks and weapons, ready to fight to save a universe. With enemies on every side, outnumbered and under attack, stranded in the depths of a strange ocean, and facing monsters beyond imagination, the Toa would find a way to win. No matter what the future may bring, some things will never change. Like the courage and daring of true heroes. In 2008, the Toa faced their greatest challenge, a battle in the skies at the core of the universe. Entering the treacherous swamp of Cardanui, the Toa must be prepared for anything. Makuta has mutated into terrifying giant insects, forever on the hunt. The Toa will have to use all their skills and knowledge to stay alive. Alone, the Toa soon becomes the prey. Even heroes need backup. Only unity will make them strong in their search for the elusive keystones. At the heart of the bionicle universe, the Toa finally assemble the key that opens the legendary codex. the core of the mystery and source of all power. Deep inside the Codex, the heroes are equipped for the final confrontation. With new craft of daring design and amazing power. Makuta steals one, and suddenly, the chase is on. Evil must be stopped if the Toa are to succeed in their ultimate quest. Reboot the bionicle universe or submit to the power of Makuta. Dive into the darkness, ignite the flame within. Now there is no turning back. Make the future begin.
Wise but fallible great beings constructed a giant robot, but the power source was unstable, and an explosion scattered parts. Learning from their mistakes, the great beings desperately constructed a new, larger robot. This machine was infused with an intelligence and mission to learn about the universe, and thus I awoke as the intellect of a giant robot. Smaller beings were placed inside me to maintain the inner workings. My earliest memories are of being activated on Spherus Magna. Safety measures in the form of 6 Toa warriors were put into place, just in case of unforeseen disaster. Little did anyone realize how vital these 6 beings would be in saving countless lives. Long ago, the world of Spherus Magna was prosperous and serene. But the discovery of a powerful energy source at the core of the planet turned its people against one another. Warriors fought for different sides until the stresses of battle nearly tore the planet apart. My construction was completed just in time. As I left my home planet, energized protodermis leaped from the world's core and triggered a massive explosion that flung 2 huge chunks into orbit. These became the jungle moon of Bota Magna and the ocean world of Aqua Magna. The desert world that remained was renamed Barra Magna. I spent most of my existence exploring other worlds, watching cultures evolve, measuring and analyzing the dance of stars and planets. After a time, I took the beings inside my mental body for granted, ignoring them and their constant squabbles to focus on the outside universe. This neglect would cost me, and my small workers, endless misery and pain. Inside my body, workers maintained machinery and repaired the damage and fatigue caused over tens of thousands of years. Most, like the Toa and Matoran, were content with their roles, but the Makuta dreamed of glory and power. My inattention gave them numerous opportunities to scheme and plot. Finally, my journey drew to its close. As I traveled back to the planet of my construction to fulfill my final destiny, one ambitious Makuta attacked. Pterodax crashed my systems and sent my robotic body plummeting into the ocean moon of Aqua Magna. There, I slept for 1,000 years. Automatic systems camouflaged my face, one of the only parts of my body above the waterline. A fake volcano was created along with lush jungles, icy mountains, deep lakes, deserts, and caverns. Toa brought Matoran workers to this island paradise and then transformed into Turaga leaders to guide the Matoran. Memories of being inside a robotic universe were erased from all but the Turaga. Makuta Pterodax had yet more plans. Not content with putting me to sleep, he schemed to eliminate his fellow Makuta and take on this broken-down robot. The village elder has granted me use of the robot. My newfound powers are focused on Tahu. He must succeed. No, my distraction is nearly fatal to everyone. Makuta raises his foot and prepares to grind his foes and even his own Rakshi into the ground. There's just one chance to save everyone. Even bent over and near defeat, I can feel a ripple of power as Tahu uses his golden armor to blast the Rakshi into oblivion. The Krata slugs driving Rakshi armor are turned into dust, and the empty warrior shells fall to the ground. Makuta senses the fate of his Rakshi and pauses in mid-stomp,